we are sitting right in the solstice portal. This is like a acupuncture needle point of precision into the turn of the wheel of the year that is already a super powerful time to gather, to pray, to lift our frequency and celebrate the return of the light. And on this particular solstice, we have a conjunction happening right now. And I'm excited for that to be seen in the night sky here in just a bit in Kauai, where Jupiter and Saturn come into a direct conjunction and move out of the sign of Capricorn that has been the dense, material, taskmaster, making sure we learn our lessons. We are released into the element of air, out of the density of Earth, into the age of Aquarius, the collective avatar. And this is a time for all of us to join together and focus our energy on this great turning. So I've been in ceremony after ceremony building up to this moment and just completed a beautiful frequency raising celebratory ceremony online moments before. And I was encouraged, my beloved social media angel Marina, to just hop in impromptu, spur of the moment, and offer you a transmission on Astraea, the Star Goddess. And the reason why this myth, this is a Greek myth, is so important right now and so relevant is this. It is said that Astraea, the Star Goddess, was the last of the immortals to leave this dimension, that her light could no longer survive in the density as the ages declined. We've heard about the golden age falling into the silver, to the bronze, to the iron, and the yugas turning the wheel. Each of the yugas has these chapters where at the base of the dark, dark night of humanity's soul was the dark ages, where she could no longer withstand the density of this realm. These are the ages where the corruption, the violence, the separation consciousness, the greed was too painful and too dense for her starlight to shine through this dimension. And now, blessed be, we are in the turning of the ages and the lifting of this density, emerging from that dark night of the collective soul, so that her frequency can return to this plane. And she returns as the goddess of innocence, of trust, of purity of heart, of compassion, of unconditional love. And it is not that she returns as a singular being, an avatar incarnate in this realm. We are not waiting for another form of the second coming or some Messiah character. She returns through us. She returns through our open, innocent, loving hearts. This is the great awakening of the collective heart of humanity, where the heart becomes a star, where we change out of the denseness of this age of technological materialism and the illusion of power as domination and control, and more of a taking from the goddess. We come into the remembrance as her, both in male and female bodies. We are her soul starlight. We are her love. We are her voices. We are her children. We are like a drop of water in that vast cosmic sea. And the recognition of this brings Astraea back to this realm and ushers in the great next golden age through our own innocent, open, divine child hearts. Much like some other myths of the great returning, this conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn seen in the sky tonight is said to have been seen in the night sky a couple millennia ago, that was giving this information to those who are tracking these celestial events about a great birth of Christos, Christ consciousness. And so we now blend this Christos with this divine feminine starlight, limitless, limitless light, the Ein Sof Ur, the original spark, the original thought, that soul star explosion. And we bring this together and we merge this marriage beyond gender into Sophia Christos, the star in our heart, unity consciousness that honors dazzling diversity, that honors multiplicity, that sees every flower in her garden as exquisite, needed, beautiful, celebrated. This is where we are coming with the lifting of the veils of the density and the illusion of separation and the illusion of scarcity. This is where our technology will be used in the service to the great embrace of the children, to the great nurturance of the planet. For 7 generations and on, we enter into this next age with this vision in our hearts on this day. And I'm going to invite you with me to imagine yourself really receiving these soul starlight codes through your celestial crown, crowning yourself with that starlit crown, letting down the false, dense, 3D golden crown symbol of rulership, authority, or any one outside the self being your sovereign. Let us just release that and compost that into the mother and place that starlight crown, like Astraea's crown of stars, upon our heads, each one of us in our spiritual sovereignty, receiving the codes of remembrance of our divine origins, letting the starlight flood through your consciousness, awakening the channels of your rainbow light body, every vortex of light coming alive and online, opening the third eye to see beyond the veil of separation, to see beauty as it surrounds, breathing the starlight down to the base of the skull that flows into the throat. Sound your sacred sound. Make sure that you give yourself permission to take off the old programs from that chakra about being too much or not safe to be witnessed, to be seen, to be heard. You are precious. Your voice is part of the great chorus of awakening. When you sound your sacred sound from your heart knowing and your essence, your gnosis, we weave in a resonance and harmonic field that lifts the vibration for the all. So I'm going to invite you with me right here, right now, trusting in innocent open-heartedness to open that channel. Opening that channel of your vocal resonance, bringing the starlight through, taking off the ancient samskaric codes of it's not safe to be in your power as love, as your heart's wisdom expressed. It is the end of that program. Opening the heart and especially the back of the heart with that starlight now, bringing your awareness to the deepest, innermost sacred heart chamber and open your heart wings. Open, open, open. Breathe and receive the freedom of this balanced masculine essence wing and feminine essence wing in balance, beyond gender, beyond left and right, beyond into that unity of the heart, the divine heart star. Feeling this image of Astraea as the archetypal symbol on the tarot, Lady Justice. Not only does she bring in the innocence, the purity, the love, the sweetness of the waters of compassion as the water bearer of the age of Aquarius, with her starry crown and her widespread wings, she also brings in discernment, clarity, Vajra consciousness, thunderbolt wisdom. She's shown holding 2 lightning bolts like Zeus's daughter would. So feel that activation in your body, mind, and spirit. We are here now awakening in both the soft, flowing waters of receptivity and the fire of precision consciousness, diamond mind clarity, thunderbolt wisdom, Lady Justice, lifting the veils, allowing us to see clearly with that light. And so you can bring those thunderbolts down and plug them in to Gaia now, and breathing and receiving the soul star light from the sacred heart through your thunderbolts, the meridians in your arms, your hands of light lit up, and sending that energy as it moves down your central channel, bathing each of the rainbow color vortices of your chakras with pure light. Breathing and receiving the codes down to your lower belly now. We anchor this especially through the power center, bringing ourselves into right relationship with power as life force and love and the ability to respond, true responsibility, the ability to respond rather than react. What an empowerment to have choice, sovereignty, no longer programmed by ancient programs of fight and flight and freeze. Now we respond from our feeling body, knowing our magnificence together. And that starlight pours down through the whole belly, to the lower belly, to your womb, your hara, your dantian, feeling that unraveling any parts that are less than loving in your thought forms around your Shakti, your creativity, your sexuality, feeling that resurgence of life force energy, activating that vortex and bringing all of that heat, all of that inner fire into this right as the star goddess descends to the root, awakening this softening, spreading out your toes, unfurling your tail, no longer contracted in fight or flight, no longer perpetuating the illusion of victim, perpetrator, rescuer. We are unfurling that primal reptilian brain programming, bringing in our divine birthright as resourced, sacred, sovereign beings, walking side by side, seeing each other from our full presence, our open-heartedness. Let us activate this frequency, innocence, open-heartedness, divine child, joy, as we bring the energy down. All the colors of the rainbow flooding through as our cosmic rainbow serpent awakens in our spine, and just feel that coming alive. You can keep sending that light node of energy down into the mother with me now, through the whole system, through the central channel, like a giant tube torus we are, with our luminous egg, our rainbow body open, never-ending pure light, alchemy, ecstasy, spirit fire, ignite, ignite, ignite. Here we expand our radiance, each and every one of us, our heart, a star, and bring our energy from the highest high down through this node, this light node that we are, into Mama Gaia, Terra, for the one heart, for our children's children's children, 7 generations deep. Let us root into the heart star of the mother, all the way down to her crystalline core, feeling her receiving this love, receiving this meeting with ecstasy as she fractals a prism of rainbow light into all the ley lines, all the song lines across her skin, rippling with electromagnetic glory, and finding ourselves in our third eyes, in our consciousness, in our vision, bringing that energy to our indigenous elder brothers and sisters in Uluru now. Bringing that focused intention and love to that great magnetic coherency attractor. Finding ourselves plugging in with that rainbow light. This is the prophecy, my loves, where the rainbow serpent, the cosmic serpent, becomes the rainbow bridge. By our love, by our innocent open hearts, it is done. It is done. It is done. In the name of the One, it is done. Let your wings spread wide again. Feel yourself like a well-utilized, beautiful vehicle, instrument, hollow reed, and a divine being. This wonderful paradox. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lifting that joy, that ecstasy, that gratitude, that frequency. We are here, awake in the darkest, longest night of the year, bringing back the light, bringing our soul starlight here. We are awake in the night. We turn the wheel to bring in the light. We are awake in the night. We are awake in the night. Rainbow body open, never-ending pure light, alchemy, ecstasy, spirit, fire, ignite. Open up your wings, let your heart take flight. We are awake in the night. We are awake in the night. So many blessings to you, my brothers and sisters. So much love. Only love. We are in this portal together, birthing the world anew tonight. I love you, bless you, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. So much love. So much love. Yes. So good to see you. Thanks for joining. It was so spur of the moment, so last minute. I was feeling inspired to share the joy. So much joy and ecstasy. Raising our frequency despite the current outpicturing in 3D. We are bridging heaven on earth through these higher frequencies. And one more thing, instead of waiting for ships to land, open up to the possibility that we are the arrival. Our mythic, multidimensional, archetypal selves are embodying, involution, embodying through these higher frequencies, heart first. So I love you so much, my soul family, my star family. Love you. Woohoo!